Okay. So guys, this episode that I'm recording right now as we speak is going to be very, very different from any other video that I've recorded. And it's because this episode is a lot more serious than any other video that I have recorded so far. Now, I don't usually do this on my channel or whatever, because I mostly just want to get to the, to the good sides and everything like that. But a couple of things have happened to me recently, and I guess I might as well talk about these and just, mention about what is going on for those of you that are curious as to what is going on right now, okay? So, first of all, I just cleared my first day of my rising sophomore year of college, okay? I just got done with my first 2 classes, getting introduced to, the basics of what to expect and, everything like that and so on and so forth, basic stuff like that. However, on that same day that I cleared my first 2 days of college, I also ended up getting 2 stings in addition to those happening, okay? Now, what are those stings, you might ask? Well, let me explain them each in further detail as we go along. So, the first thing that we need to discuss is in regards to Charles Martinet, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you have already gotten this news from Twitter. He is retiring his role as being the voice actor of Mario. And when I saw this news and actually found out that he's actually going to retire the voice of Mario, I was immediately really, really disappointed, because if you didn't know, this was the guy that introduced me to Wario for the very first time, okay? Like, dating back to 2006 or so, when I played Mario Kart Wii for the very first time. It was the first ever Mario game that I've actually played, and this man was the one that introduced me to Wario all of those years ago for the very first time. It makes sense now why Mario's voice sounded different in Super Mario Bros. Wonder when it was revealed in the trailer, but seeing as he's going to retire the voice of being the actor, I mean, it doesn't mean he's not going to be around. It's not the end of Nintendo or anything, but I just really feel sad that I'm not going to be able to hear his Wario impression again within an actual game. Now, I don't know who's going to voice Wario in the future games, or Waluigi, or Luigi, or even Mario, but I'm just praying to God, I am hoping to God that they do just as good of a job with those characters as it is with how Martinet did it. I don't know how well it's going to be, but that's going to have to determine in the long run once we actually get to see who the full voice actors are for those characters. So, it's not as serious as you think, but I just feel really sad that I'm not going to hear Charles Martinet's voice again of Wario, unless you count, some of the games that I still have him in as of right now. But yeah, it's just a little sad to see him go, but good things must come to an end at some point, so yeah. But as for this other thing that we have to discuss, it's actually a lot more serious, because oh boy, this is gonna be tough for me to say this. It's something to do with my own situation, okay? So, I'm just gonna come out and say it. One of my dogs, Max, he has died. I really wished that I was kidding when I spat that out loud to you guys, but unfortunately, I'm not kidding. He has actually passed away. I actually just received this news from my dad just as I was finishing my last class, and from what my mom and dad explained to me, what ended up happening was that Max was on the on the couch sleeping next to my mom and everything, and at one point he just died. He just passed away. His body just shut down completely, and he couldn't wake up again or anything. He just passed away on the spot. And he had a little bit of a tumor thing on one of his sides. I don't think it was the tumor that caused his death like that, but he just, slept and just passed away like that. So I was really, sad when I heard this news. It completely caught me off guard that Max died, and I wasn't even expecting that was going to happen or anything. But when they told me this, I was thrown off guard when they actually told me that, this happened and everything. So I felt really bad that Max passed away, and as a result of this, I had to make a tribute to Max's passing. So right here on screen, as you're seeing right now, this was the day in which I got Max when he was a puppy, around January 2012. And on the right was when he passed away, on August 21st, 2023. And I really have to give my condolences to Max. He really meant a lot to my family. He was one of, my family's top, best dogs to stay with. When we had hard times, he usually comes around to just, be with us for a bit and help us, get past the hard times. He may be a little bit rough with Daisy, Major, and Charlie sometimes while we're trying to, keep things straight and everything. But other than that, he really is nice to, to the other dogs. Like, he may be crazy at times, but he really shows a lot of compassion and respect to them. He's really nice to my mom especially, and even my dad as well, so even with me sometimes. So he just meant a lot to us, and the fact that he passed away like that is really hard for us to swallow and everything. So we're gonna miss him a lot, and I really feel sad to see him go like this. So that was the other thing I had to talk about. Like, the fact that these two things occurred on the same day as me just finishing my first summer year of college is probably the worst amount of pain I think I've felt in any particular, experience in my real world self. So I just felt very bad that all this stuff happened all at once, because I wasn't aware that this was going on until I just found it out from my dad or mom or from an outside material. So I just really felt bad that all of this happened. But I can promise you guys this. Next episode, when I record the next Nuzlocke, I promise you guys that I will have a Pokemon nicknamed after my dog Max. I don't know who it's going to be, but I promise you that I will have a Pokemon nicknamed after Max in, respect of, his passing. So he still lives within my heart and my parents' heart and probably everyone else's heart. But I just want you guys to please give some condolences to my dog, because the fact that he passed away, without, us knowing until it was too late, it's just a bit of a hard pill to swallow for all of us. But anyway, that's about it that I have to discuss for this video. It's just those two things that occurred, and yeah, if you couldn't already tell, this is a lot for me to handle for one day. But I guess I do hope that you guys enjoyed this episode. Hopefully in the future there won't be any more terrible things that may happen later, but I can't promise that that's going to happen. But hopefully things will turn out better tomorrow and I can just try to get past this, but I can't promise you that it's going to be that much lighter for me because of all this stuff occurring at once. But hopefully when I see you guys tomorrow, I will be much better, and hopefully when I record, the future videos, I won't be as sad, but we'll see what happens. But anyways, I will see you guys next time for the next video when we come back. So until next time, y'all, I'll see you guys later, I guess. So till next time, give some condolences to Max for his passing, and I will see you guys next time. So till next time, guys, bye.